Hi students, 11th Standard Commerce, Chapter 2, Detailed Question Number 2, Compare Business with Profession and Employment. Take business. What is mode of establishment in business, or how can we establishment in business? The mode of establishment of a business in the process of starting a business. Listen, establishment in business means starting a business. So, the mode of establishment of the business is the process of starting a business after completed all the legal formalities like MBA, MOA or AOA, etc. The MOA stands for Memorandum of Association and the AOA stands for Articles of Association. A mode of establishment of a business is the way to operate and interact with the customers and other stakeholders. So, the establishment of the business means the process of starting a business which involves the promoter's decisions. That means the process of deciding and goals. The goal of promotion. The promotion means to increase sales by educating customers or make a public to buy a product or services. Then take a profession. What is the mode of establishment in profession? Membership of a professional body or certificate of practices. How can you establish your profession, or what is the mode of establishment in your profession? To become a professional, you must complete a degree course and obtain certificate practices from the professional body. What is meant by professional body? Professional body means an organization that regulates and monitors the practicing specific professionals. The other name of professional body or professional body is also known as a professional association or professional institution. Say for example, nursing institution, teacher training institutions, catering technology and fashion designing technology, etc. These are some examples of profession. So, in profession, it focuses in individual skills and development and professional growth. To establishment of the profession, which requires intellectual skills and the manual skills and special knowledge in their occupation. Say for example, doctor, musician, dancer, beautician, chartered accountant, etc. Then employment. What is the mode of establishment in employment? Service contract or letter of appointment. Listen, how can you establish your employment, or what is the mode of establishment your employment? Establishment is the process of entering into a service agreement with an employee. This includes the appointment letter and the terms of the contract. When will the employment start, or when will the employment established? An employment starts after receiving an appointment letter or appointment order. There is a contract exists between the employer and the employee. An appointment letter or contract services which confirms the terms of the employment such as job role, working hours, salary or wages, etc. The examples of the employment is an accountant, a sales manager, teacher, postman, policeman, etc. And some other employees are bank manager, clerk, etc. I hope you understand the comparison between the business with profession and employment. Okay, let's go to nature of work in business. What is the nature of work in business? The nature of work in business is to produce the goods, distribution, purchases and sales and goods and services provided to the public. What is the nature of work in profession? Personalized service of expert nature. Listen, a profession is a knowledge, skill or accepted by the public on trust. We can take an example, any type of work that needs a special training or a particular skills, often one that is respected because it is involved a high level of education. I'll give you three examples. The first example is a teacher left the teaching profession in 1956 and to start his own business. The report is said that 40% of the lawyer entering the professional are women. The second example for nature of work in profession is a photographer. A photographer captures the beauty of a natural landscapes. Another example for nature of work in profession, a farmer. A farmer produces food or a farmer harvests the crops. Okay. Then come to employment. What is the nature of work in employment? Performing work assigned by the employer. What is the nature of work of an employee? The nature of work of an employee is the type of job they do, the given task they perform, and the skills they need. Say, for example, take a police sergeant, supervises and assists the police patrol, traffic regularity activities, and other specialized police work. Okay. Say, for another example, admin assistant. What is the nature of work in admin assistant in employment? Answer the phone calls, takes memos, maintains files, and may also send and receive correspondence. Then the third comparison is what are the qualifications required in business, profession and employment. The qualification is business is no minimum qualification is essential. To start a business, there is no specific qualification is required to run a business. A common qualification is required to run a business era to study bachelor's degree in business administration, which means BBA, or related fields like a bachelor's of commerce, which means a BCom, with a management specialization, and required necessary knowledge in the specific areas like marketing, financing, accounting, operation management practices, and human resources management, strategic management, etc. However, it depends upon the business types. Okay, you may not always need a formal degree, but a strong business knowledge, relevant experience, and necessary licenses or permits are required, and strong entrepreneurial skills require qualifications to run the business or communication skills, adaptability, accounting, critical thinking, leadership quality, financial management, creative thinking, networking, branding, etc. So, in business, there is no minimum qualification is essential. Okay. Come to profession. What is the qualification required for profession? Educational qualification, the basic educational qualification for relevant field and training or practices should be required in specific areas. Say, for example, here take a doctor. He needs a MBBS as a basic medical qualifications, and 1 or 2 years practices is mandatory in medical field. Say, for another example, take a teacher. The minimum qualifications of any bachelor's degree in specific discipline with B.Ed or teacher training is required. The qualification is different from one field to another field. Come to employment. The minimum qualification is essential in employment. Come to the basic motive. What is the basic motive in business? Earning profit by satisfying needs of the society, and to increase the network marketing. Then come to profession. What is the basic motive in profession? The basic motive in profession is serve the public's needs and interests. This is achieved by providing valuable, dedicated and committed service to the society. The basic motive for the profession is to serve others. Say, for example, service to others like doctors, lawyers, engineers, and teachers, all or works to help the people. To serve their clients' interest by rendering dedicated and committed services. What is the basic motive in employment? earning wages or salary by servicing the employer. Then capital for business, profession and employment. Let's take capital. How much capital is need to run the business? The capital investment required as per the size of the firm. The capital of the business is depends upon the size of the business. Say for example, if you start the small scale business, you may invest up to 10 lakhs. If you start the medium scale business, then you may invest up to 50 lakhs. Then if you start the large scale business, then you may invest up to 1 crore or more. So capital investments requires totally depends upon the size of the business. Then how much capital required for profession? Limited capital necessary for the establishment of the profession. So capital required for the profession is limited. Say for example, take a choreographer. The choreographer needs a dancing studio or dancing hall and permit or license and some other legal formalities is required. So the capital is required is very limited capital necessary for the establishment of the profession. And employment, there is no capital is required. Reward, the business profit is the reward for the business and professional fees is the reward for the profession and salary or wages is reward for the employment. Then come to risk. Profit are uncertain and irregular. So take a business, profit is not certain. Profit is not regular in the business. It is uncertain, okay, and irregular. And come to profession, fees is the regular and certain, never negative. Say for example, dental doctor's consultation fees is 500 rupees. It is certain and regular. That is never negative. Okay. Tuition teacher's fees is regular, certain, never negative. Okay. Then come to employment. Fixed and regular pay, no risk. Say for example, bank manager's monthly fixed salary is example 50,000 rupees. It is fixed regular pay and there is no risk in the employee bank manager. Okay. Then come to transfer of interest. Transfer possible with some formalities in business. Transfer interest in business when a partner in the partnership decided to retire from the partnership firm or leave the firm, then the retired partner would need to transfer his interest to another partner or new investor. Okay. Then come to the profession. There is no transfer of interest. It is impossible in profession. The transfer of interest is not transferable in employment. Come to code of ethics in business. No specific code of conduct, moral and ethical dealings only in business. Come to profession. Professional code of ethics is in the professions. Say for example, medical practitioners would be set of guidelines. They must prioritize patients' confidentiality, maintain high standards of competence, act with integrity in all the interactions, and disclose any potential conflicts of interest. And accountability, taking responsibility for one's actions and decisions. So there is some professional code of ethics in the profession. And come to employment, the code of ethics is rules and regulations is the code of ethics of the employing organizations. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it into the comment box. Thank you. Take care.